House of the Dead 2, originally a Sega Dreamcast game, now on a Nintendo console. What the hell? No way, I hear you say. Yes, it's true. This game is being played on the Wii. Not only that, we get the House of the Dead free. Sadly, that never came out on the Dreamcast. It's House of the Dead 2 and free for the Nintendo Wii. The brilliant developers at Sega AM1 and Sega WOW originally brought this shooter to the Sega Dreamcast in the year 1998. House of the Dead 2 may not mean much to young guns out there who are watching this clip, but this game was groundbreaking at the time. This was the first time I witnessed the arcade gameplay come to home. House of the Dead was bundled with the Sega Dreamcast. Graphically, this game was ahead of its time. In the United Kingdom, Trocadero, in the year 1999, we had Sega World. It was the home to many Sega arcade games. I was lucky enough witnessing so many arcade cabinets all in one roof. Unfortunately, Sega World no longer exists in the UK. How I miss arcade shooters and arcades in general. I miss Virtual Cop. Luckily, I still have my Saturn. Nowadays you can't even play light gun games without having a CRT TV. Did I mention we need a Virtual Cop remake? We really do. I'm losing the point. House of the Dead.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
Goldman! Do you know what you're doing?
I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. Can't you see? Man committed a sin, disturbing the life cycle of nature. The original sin that man is responsible to protect the life cycle. I have made a creature to rule over mankind. This is the final battle. Show yourself, our new ruler, the Emperor.
Unfortunately, light gun shooter genres are dying. Luckily, thanks to Sega's enemy, Nintendo, no need for CRT TV, light gun, or a Nintendo nunchuck. All you need is a Wii remote and we're off. What's great about this disc is that there are two games in one, House of the Dead 2 and 3. House of the Dead 2 didn't get a fancy makeover, so all you young whippersnappers might not like the look of this game. I certainly didn't mind. The game has some cheesy acting and boy I love it. Just like the old school cheesy horror movies.
Thank you. Please take this.
House of the Dead 3 didn't go for cheesy acting, unfortunately, but it did go for better looking visuals. This would make sense as House of the Dead 3 came out several years after its predecessor. House of the Dead 2 gives the player options, just like real life. Depending on who you help out would take you on different paths. I was quite amazed how many alternative routes we could take in the game. House of the Dead 3 on the other hand doesn't have any civilians jumping out in front of you. I felt that this took away from the novelty of the origins of the House of the Dead series. You now can choose your path on the selection screen. In House of the Dead 3 you have shotguns, so it's not all about rapid shooting but more precision. Scores and grades are rewarded for precisions in House of the Dead 3. House of the Dead games are difficult to beat. It requires some memorization. Luckily in House of the Dead 2 we have the original mode, which is different from the arcade mode. In the original mode we get to add on perks to make the game easier. I died enough until I got infinite credits. I know I suck, but seriously the last boss is hella hard. Check it. Every time we reach the game over screen in House of the Dead 3, we are rewarded with extra continues and unlock easier modes within the options screen. It's great if you suck and need that extra bit to go a bit further. House of the Dead is an easy to play and pick up type of game. Even your grandma could play it. Simply point and shoot. Just like peeing. All you have to do is point the Wii remote at zombies and fire. Just because your grandma can play it doesn't mean your grandma can beat it. House of the Dead requires memorization and quick reflexes. It's easy to play but a challenge to beat. It's ideal for parties and if you have friends over. It will be the closest thing to having the arcades at your home. It's House of the Dead for the Nintendo Wii. Anyways guys, as always it's been a pleasure and I want to thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Peace.
Let's get in.